If you want to chime in what's happening with your favorite KFAN shows, you can make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Bryant KFAN text line. Just let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686. That is 64686. Standard text message and data rates apply. Steve?
All right, welcome back. Final hour, 9 to noon. Nordo in for PA. PA back on Friday for the football feast. And we're all excited about that. Brett Blakemore producing. It's time for Stump the Snob, ladies and gentlemen. Stump the Snob. And it's sports trivia. Joining me in studio just to introduce the participants today, producer Brett Blakemore will be in the mix. Max Fuller. We're familiar with Max. How you doing, brother?
I'm black and beautiful last time I checked.
Absolutely you are. And Alec Lewis of The Athletic.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
That's fine. Again, you are too worried about this.
Who cares? Sauce, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you since like last summer or something.
It's been that long?
No.
And then Meatsauce Paul Lambert is in studio as well. What's up, Sauce? Hey.
What's up, player? How are you, man?
I'm doing well. You're going to be doing double duty this week. You know that, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, you're going to be joining on Friday.
Yeah, your guy's coming back from his exotic location.
Have you been getting the pictures with the open shirts?
I have not been getting any pictures from Paul Allen. Thank the heavens above.
I'll show you during the break. I've gotten many. Yes, absolutely.
No, I've kept the text to a minimum. I always do with him if I can.
So you're worried about this, and both Max and Saucy and Brett, they're familiar with this game. I haven't done it in a long time. Part of it, of course, I mean, USA Canada's pretty cool, but right now, no NBA, no NHL. So it kind of felt like I just wanted to bring it back, at least for a day. But it's just standard sports trivia. If you've ever heard of the old ESPN show Stump the Schwab,
sure.
This was just kind of a rip-off of that. And during COVID, when there was nothing going on.
And nobody could be in the building.
Yeah, no, we went from 150 people on this floor every day to 6 in a heartbeat. So we had to, Sauce and I once did a Saturday show, noon to 2, talking about some strongman competition taking place in Finland.
I thought you were going to say I remember that. And I was watching Bundesliga soccer. That's
Correct.
how bad it
KBO,
was.
Korean baseball.
With the big heads in the stadiums.
Of course.
And so I had to come up with something as part of just that new just new radio, different radio. So we did Stump the Snob. Everybody has their game. So, the initials game, if there's a hierarchy, would be above them all. And then there's program password. And then there's about 8 other games that we've all had and forgotten. And then there's Stump the Snob. So that's what you're participating in right now. Certainly bottom of the barrel, but don't be worried. This is sports trivia. It's NFL centric today. You happen to cover the Minnesota Vikings for The Athletic.
Thank you for doing that.
So I think you got a great chance.
I appreciate
to do really well. Here's what's going to happen. The format of it.
Wait a minute. Why did you quit playing it?
Well, we quit playing it because, and we all love the host. All of us in this room, we all love the host. Absolutely. And in the end, it's all about having fun on the radio. So I also get that too. But let's say it takes 45 minutes or an hour to put this together. And these are actual questions, regardless of how difficult they may be to you. These are actual trivia questions. And when the host, who I know knows the answer to the question, just says a porn star's name.
Sure.
By the 5th or 6th time I was hearing Chris Strokes, I realized that he was no longer interested in playing the game, and so we put it on pause.
He loves saying Chris.
He loved it. He loved it.
Or the Barrero button.
And certain people were not happy about that button being deployed on a
that
date.
got deleted.
Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Dan Marino. So that's why we stopped doing it for a short period of time.
But he's not here, so this is.
So you have to guess Chris Strokes.
And we could do it. We could do it when he is here. It's just that happened to be. I don't know. If he has added to or subtracted to that list of adult film stars that he has on the tip of his tongue in his lexicon. So we'll find out maybe next week. But for now, if we want to just hit the music, get it going, Brett. The format of the game, actually pretty simple. I'm going to start out. This first is just going to be lists. And around and round we go. So I have 3 lists in front of me. that have, of course, associated answers. And we will go one by one. This first one will start with Brett, then we'll start with Max, and we'll start with Alec.
I hate this one.
And we will go around, and for each correct answer, as you pull from the list, you will get a point. If you are incorrect, you are out for the remainder of that list. And that's how that's going to work right now, right here, in your face, 9 to noon, Stump the Snob. We will also have categories, almost Jeopardy-like format of categories and questions with graduating points associated with that. And then we will have some 3-packs that are worth extra points at the end. And one of you will be the sports snob of the day. I guess is how it ends up here. Again,
I just wish the
bottom of the barrel radio game.
You're introducing this in such a serious, like you've been holding this.
It's a big deal, Alec.
Yeah,
Well,
Come on.
I listen to the initials game. I got Corey acting like Richard freaking Dawson every Friday morning. I'm trying to pump it up a little bit around here. So that's where we're at, and we're going to start with lists. Now, I do have the lists in front of me here. List number 1, it will go from Brett to Max to Alec and Sauce and back and forth. The first list, there are 17 players in the NFL that had 10 or more sacks in 2024. Ooh. 17 players that had 10 or more sacks. I have those names in front of me. Starting with you, Brett, name one of them for a point.
Myles Garrett.
That is correct. He had 14. To you, Max.
Trey Hendrickson.
Led the league, 17 and a hook. To you, Alec.
Nick Bonito.
Wow, that's a pull. See, that's a beat writer name right there.
Right.
Who is that?
Broncos edge rusher really came on. I believe he's a free. I don't know if he's a free agent, but he's going to get paid.
T.J. Watt.
TJ Watt had 11 and a half. We're 4 for 4. Back to you, Brett. 3.
Dang it.
2. 1.
I hate the pressure of the lists. I hate it.
All right, Brett is out for the remainder of this first list. To you, Max.
Jared Verse.
Jared Verse. He may have had 9.
No! Damn it.
He is not on my list. I am sorry. To you, Alec.
Did Aiden Hutchinson have 10?
He had 7 and a half. No! It's all you, Saucy. You got a bunch of names left. You can rattle them.
Let's see here. Jonathan Grenard.
That is correct.
Yeah, I should have said
He had
that.
12.
Embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Let's see.
Should have said that.
Nick Bosa.
You got the extra point. That's good, though.
All right.
Gentlemen that you may have missed, Kyle Van Noy had 12 and a half. Wow. Daniil Hunter had 12.
Yeah. Will Anderson, maybe.
Micah Parsons had 12.
Duh.
Van Ginkel style. Andrew Van Ginkel had 11 and a half.
The fact that I missed both of them. I mean, that's
Leonard
When
Williams.
none of you guessed him, I'm like, maybe he didn't.
Will Anderson,
Yeah.
Dante Fowler, Jonathan Cooper, Will McDonald, Trayvon Walker, Zach Sealer, and Odafe Owe.
When you
All
said
at
the
10 or
first one, I'm
more.
like, you're going to get all of them. And then you didn't get 2 Vikings.
I kind of thought it was like 9.5. I know they had great years. Grenard and Van Ginkel, it's embarrassing. It's a bad start. It was inevitable.
That looks bad only on you.
Hey, we're shaking.
You guys are just having
Only
fun.
on you.
We're shaking the rust off. Okay, that's all good.
I like that game.
We're learning together. Saucy in the lead with 2. Brett, Max, and Alec all have 1. The second list, there were 16 1,000-yard rushers in 2024. Running backs, anybody with 1,000 or more rushing yards. There are 16 of them. This time around, we're starting with you, Max.
Saquon Barkley.
That is correct.
Or Saquon Barkley, as that guy
2000,
called
he
him.
was Sensaquanable. Stupid. Dumb, Eric. Stop talking.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry was number 2 with 1920. That's right.
Man.
Brett's guy, Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, where is he? 13 and a piece. Yes, correct. Back to you, Brett.
Did Aaron Jones do it?
Is that what you're guessing?
That's what I'm going with, yeah.
He was 9th in the NFL this
Okay,
year.
that's what
Brett with 11.
I just doubt myself.
You're up to 2. What do you got, Max?
James Cook.
Great guess.
And you're looking at me like you can go all day on this topic.
I hope so.
But you nipped it at the wire. 1,009 yards for James Cook. He was number 16 on this list. Well done. To you, Alec.
I don't know if Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon was 15th, 1,016 yards. Correct.
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams was 7th. Yeah.
Kyron.
Just a hair under 1,300. Well
No,
done.
you had it. You had it.
You have 4, Saucy. Back to you, Brett.
Trying to think here. Taylor?
As in who?
Jonathan Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor was 4th. Yes, 1,431 yards. Nice job, Brett.
Yes.
To you, Max.
Alvin Kamara?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So much potential.
He's reached for the mouse.
I don't have his actual rushing total. He did not make the list of top 16. He did not have 1,000 yards this
He
year.
did good for me in fantasy,
I'm
though.
guessing this guy, I have the utmost respect for him. Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, only 1,400 yards. You act like
But I didn't know if it was
he
like
just
from
made
scrimmage.
it.
I don't know.
He
splits carries.
He was 5th in the league this year, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's unbelievable.
Oh, he's going to be a terrorizer for the next half decade. Sucks.
Oh, man.
Sauce.
I will guess
3,
Kenneth Walker.
2,
No.
none. No, he did not. He did not eclipse 1,000 yards. To you, Brett.
Did Eckler do it? I'm going Eckler.
Okay, that's from left field, and it's wrong.
I don't know.
I think Alex the only one left. Ooh. You got a chance to rattle off a few here.
I'm struggling mightily. Bijan Robinson.
3rd in the NFL. That is correct.
Man.
You're up to 5. You've taken the lead, Alec. Keep it going.
I just thought of an obvious one.
3.
Did Tony Pollard do it?
He was 12.
Oh, my
1,079.
God.
Let's
Good
go.
one.
He got
Good
6.
one.
That was good.
You're snapping off.
Let's go, Alec. Come on. I think there's 4 or 5. Yeah, 5 left.
Anybody with the Dolphins? Not Mostert, not Achane.
3, 2,
J.K.
1.
Dobbins is my last guess.
How about him getting hurt? He plays for the Chargers, and he gets hurt against his former team, the Ravens, the team in which he was always hurt when he played for.
I think he's torn his Achilles.
Did
at
Bucky
least
Irving
once.
do it?
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Bucky Irving, 10th in the NFL this year.
I was going to guess that.
Yeah, I thought of that too late, too.
That's
Lamar
what-
Jackson.
Well, he had 9 and change.
Oh, damn.
And I threw that in there to kind of make you think about it, but
Right.
he fell short. Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, I thought about him. He got an
Nearly
extension.
1,200. They
Yeah.
drafted, the Texas cat, Jonathan Brooks, who was
Yeah.
hurt
Oh, yeah.
most of the season. Chuba Hubbard, of all people. So you missed out on him, James Conner, Rico Dowdle, and
Conner, too.
Najee Harris rounded out that list.
I was
kept
wondering
forgetting Conner.
Steelers, but Najee, who's a free agent, he doesn't have the juice I feel like he used to have, so I don't know.
You're in the lead, Alec. You have 6. Saucy has 4. Max and Brett both have 3. The final list, then we'll pause and then get into the categories.
That's a fun game.
Yeah.
Final list.
Not over yet.
Yeah, now it's fun all of a sudden now that you win. You're like, oh, this is great.
I honestly, I try to make it as unbiased as possible. It's sports
Here
trivia. Who
we
cares?
go.
This is Vikings Hall of Famers.
This is not going to be good for me.
So there are 16 Vikings Hall of Fame names. 16 of them. They're on the Vikings.com website. Maybe they didn't play their entire careers in Minnesota, but the Vikings claim them as Hall of Famers. And we are indeed going to start with you, Alec Lewis.
Bobby Bryant.
Good one.
Isn't he in the Ring of Honor? Does that not...
Hold on here. Can I give him another chance?
No,
I
he's
don't think
out.
so. Yeah, you're out.
You gotta listen.
He's done.
You gotta listen. It's
How
weird
many-
for me to say that, but you gotta listen.
I kind of thought that was the same thing. That's on me.
The Ring of Honor for an NFL team, and I think there's almost 30 Ring of Honor members now
Interesting.
with the Vikings.
So Hall of Famer. Look, that's an embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
So you're out. Okay, I was gonna give you a shot, but no.
All right.
To you, Saucy, you still got all 16 to choose from.
John Randall.
John Randall was inducted in 2010. Nicely done, Saucy. You got 5. To you, Brett.
Jared Allen?
Jared Allen, 2025. That is correct.
He's a Ring of Honor as well. Just so everybody knows.
To you, Max.
Alan Page.
Alan Page. Heck yeah. It was 1998 for Mr. Page. To you, Saucy.
Chris Dolman.
Chris Dolman, 2012 class. The late Chris Dolman. It was sad to hear that news. But class of 2012 for Mr. Dolman. Saucy, you now have 6. To Brett.
No one said this, so I feel like it's a trap, but I'm going to go for it. Fran
Tarkenton?
Yeah.
That's money.
1986.
That's what I thought.
That is correct.
But no one said it, so I was doubting it.
We've only gone around once.
I know.
There are 16 of them.
Bobby Bryant?
Randy Moss.
Wait a minute. Did you guess? Who did you guess the first time? Alan Page.
Alan Page, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Alex, the only one that's out. I forgot about that.
Game's terrible.
Let me see here. Where's Randy Moss, 2018? No, obviously he was in. I just had to find him on the list. To you, Saucy.
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter, class of 2013. That is correct. You're up to 7. To you, Brett.
Chris Strokes.
Genius.
To you, Max.
Is AP in there? Adrian Peterson?
Yeah. No.
He's not in there.
Oh, he's not in there yet.
Damn,
He's
let's
not.
see
You got a
here.
chance to rattle some off, Saucy.
Let me see.
Like a,
Well,
3. 2.
come on.
1.
Randall McDaniel.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. 2010.
Ron Yeri.
Good pull. 2001.
Wow.
You're up to 9
I mean,
points.
I don't know if this counts, but he's in the Hall of Fame and he played for the Vikings. Brett Favre.
He does not count. No.
He played for the Vikings.
The majority of his career he
okay.
played for the Packers.
All right, got it. All right.
I went with.
I get it.
I'm with you. 09 was magical. 2010. Don't take pictures of your hog.
Yeah, do not. No.
But he does not count as part of that. Who would have counted?
Is Cunningham
as
in
per the Vikings website? Carl Eller, 2004.
That's the one, yeah.
Jim Finks is a general manager in 95. Bud Grant, 94. Steve Hutchinson, 2020. Paul Krause, 98. Mick Tingelhoff, 2015, and then Gary Zimmerman, 2008. So those were Vikings.
Not Bobby
Hall of
Bryant.
Famers. Alec,
Not Chris Strokes.
Is he right?
you got some work to do. You got some work to do.
I thought the Ring of Honor. Look, I just have mad respect for folks in the Ring of Honor. You don't have to just be a Hall of Famer in my mind.
Okay, real quick, and then we're going to pause. You think Harrison Smith just Ring of Honor?
He's got to be
or
both.
he's got some Canton,
This guy's
right?
both.
Kind of feel, and then I was talking with Gessling about this. Kind of feels like it's the Jared Allen path where he's going to have to wait a little bit, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I think the more time for people to study, like people externally to look at what he accomplished.
Well,
I think
the stats are undeniable. How good this guy's been for that long.
he's just not showy. Like that's the thing.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
correct. Not a spotlight
He's
guy.
never been a guy who seeks the media, and that's often a strategy for some of this stuff.
After lists, Sauce with not a commanding, but certainly a noticeable 9 points, and he is in the lead. Alec, you got 6, but Brett and Max are nipping at your coattails. They both have 5. When we return, we'll continue Stump the Snob as we jump into some categories. We'll do some 3-packs. We're going to talk some sports and have some fun on a Wednesday 9 to noon. Don't leave. All right, welcome back. It's Stump the Snob, 9 to noon. Thanks for tuning in. And our prospective sports snobs, Brett Blakemore, Max Fuller, Alec Lewis of The Athletic, covers Minnesota Vikings. Some people unimpressed with his knowledge of Vikings Hall of Famers.
I mean, honestly, I have work to do in that regard.
This is the offseason, okay? I mean, we just continuous improvement.
I'll put down the running back film and I'll go read and make flashcards of Vikings Hall of Fame.
Actually, I'd prefer you kept watching
don't do
running
that.
back film, please. I can handle the knowledge that doesn't necessarily make the team better. You focus on telling me why they shouldn't be obsessed with Caleb Johnson in late April. All right?
Perfect.
All right. That's Alec Lewis. And Meatsauce Paul Lambert, he leads the affair with 9 points. Alec has 6. Both Max and Brett have 5. Next up, Stump the Sports Snob. We have what are called categories, all 3 of you. You don't have to write anything down. I just gave it to you for your reference. You have the category names, which are as follows: Bad Beats, The 40s, Rookie Campaigns, and this is my favorite, Alec won't know anything in it, stats that don't matter. Those are the 4 categories with 4 questions in each category with ascending point value from 1 to 4. Sauce, this is going to work kind of Jeopardy style, so Sauce is going to get to direct where we go. But as soon as I read the question or at any point during the question, if you think you have the answer, you use your name as your buzzer. Alec, Bobby Bryant, right? And if you get the question correct, you get the point or points, and then you get to choose where we go next. But Saucy, since you do have the lead, you will choose first. Where are we headed?
I'll choose the 40s.
All right, the 40s for 1. This 40-year-old has a name almost like a car and 19 seasons of pass-catching work under his belt.
Maxx?
Yes.
Mercedes Lewis.
Good.
Yeah, he's still around.
That is
He plays for
correct.
the Bears.
He did. He was on the Bears this past year.
The Bears.
Great run blocker.
Max, where are we headed to next?
Ooh, let's go. Let's go rookie campaigns for 2.
Rookie campaigns for 2. This guy had 4 sacks in his first year as the first defensive player taken in the draft. Yes.
Liatu Latu.
Saucy, up to 11. Where are you headed?
3.
Same category? Mm-hmm. All right. Rookie campaigns for 3. He looked good after recovering from a gunshot wound he sustained before the season.
Alec.
Yes.
Ricky Pearsall.
Oh, I couldn't think of his name.
Good one, Alec.
See, look at that, Alec.
Yeah.
Is you get the 3-pointer and you springboard yourself back into contention. Ooh. Saucy in the lead with 11, Alec with 9, Max with 6, and Brett
all over.
with 5. Where are we headed to next, Alec?
Stats that don't matter.
Stats that don't matter for 1?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This safety had a pick in each of the first 5 games of this season.
Alec.
Yes.
Xavier McKinney.
Oh. Okay. All right. Alex waking up a little bit.
Okay.
The one I had a shot at.
Heating up.
Rookie campaigns. Are we on 4?
Even though
1 or 4.
Even though he that was for 1, so you're up to 10 points now, 1 behind Saucy. That was not a catch at Lambeau. That was not a catch. Xavier back towards the end zone.
You're talking about on the throw to Aaron Jones?
On the throw to the end zone to Aaron Jones. It was not a catch.
It was close. That was a heck of a play by him. They did not think. I mean, they
had a good look at it.
They
Looked like a catch.
well.
I already got 1 pack apologist in the building. I don't need another one.
Rookie campaigns.
I believe the Minnesota Vikings did, improving to 4-0 in the season.
about it.
There we
Here's
go.
who caught it.
Rookie campaigns for 4.
Rookie campaigns for 4. Oh.
This is big.
No, we know. That's why it's for 4 points.
This former Hawkeye and Vikings receiver, yes.
Oh, no. I should have waited.
You got anything?
Yeah, get me out of it.
Okay. No! This former Hawkeye and Vikings receiver had a kick return touchdown
Alex.
Yes.
Amir Smith-Marset.
Wow.
He's a Hawkeye? I think he went to Iowa State.
He went to Iowa. Amir Smith-Marset went to Iowa.
Really?
Yeah. Vikings drafted him 4th or 5th round. Had a punch out, I think, on somebody after a pick or something like that.
No, Cam Dantzler
What are you doing?
punched it out.
Oh, from Amir Smith-Marset when he was with the Bears.
Yes,
That's what it was.
That was that 2022. It
Something
must
like
have
that,
been.
yeah.
The Donato defense. All right, next up.
You're in the lead with 14 now, by the way, Alec.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. You can it's like when you start to hit some threes.
Is it the shoes?
He's calling his shot now.
Bad beats. Have we done any of those?
No, we have not.
All right,
Bad beats.
Let's do for 1.
Bad beats for 1. After 900 rushing yards and 4 scores to go with his 41 passing TDs, yes.
Lamar Jackson?
The bad beat was that some were shocked that he did not win his 3rd league MVP, that there was voter fatigue associated with it. A bad beat for Lamar. You're up
2.
to 12. This player was more focused on the crowd than he was the final play of a game.
Tyreek Stevenson.
How do you know his name?
Right. He was from Miami. I saw him at the Senior Bowl in Mobile.
You're up to
watching
16.
film on him.
You
How
need
about
a
that?
girlfriend.
And then he ultimately, not only is he's the dumbass looking into the stadium, he's the tip drill guy.
Yeah.
He also was jawing at Jordan Addison, and then after the game, I think he's like, he's just so small. That's why he got the pass interference call. I remember asking in the locker room the week after, I asked Jordan Addison about it. He's like, yeah, that guy's been talking for a long time.
Okay. Quick story. We were in Las Vegas when that happened, that Bears-Commanders play.
Yeah.
And so many people had money on the Bears because I think they were like minus or they were like plus, whatever. Doesn't matter.
So people
had a ton of money on the Bears.
Okay.
And they're like, they're not gonna, this is over.
Man.
And then it was sweet. It was a sweet moment.
Being able to, and most of the time I'm actually not on either side of it, but seeing those waves hit
great.
in Vegas is all time.
The best.
And especially
if you're on unbelievable.
If you're on the right side of something, but you're the minority, and the heavy favorite takes the huge L.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I ran
beauty
down
in
to
motion.
cash that ticket because I think what happened was they didn't think Jaden Daniels was going to play, so the money went all on the Bears.
Okay,
and then he played last minute.
Whoopsie. Alex in the lead with 16 points. Where are we headed to next?
Stats that don't matter. For 4?
Stats that don't matter for 4.
Damn.
All right. The top 3 quarterbacks in passing yards this year were all number 1 overall picks. Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, then this guy whose team lost in the wild card round.
Alec.
Yes.
Baker Mayfield.
He's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. He's up to 20 points. Indeed, yeah. It kind of shocked me when I was just looking at bits last night to put into this.
I would not have known that.
And suddenly third on the list, Baker Mayfield with 4,500 yards.
He's had 2 very good years in a row.
He absolutely has. You're having a good debut to Stump the Snob. You have 20 points. Saucy has 12.
Jeez,
Max has 6. And Brett has 5. Where are we headed to now, Alec? Just run the table, right?
What are rookie campaigns? Are we done there?
We got 2 left.
2.
All right.
I think we did. I think we did.
I think we have 3 and 4 remaining.
All right. 3.
Okay, perfect.
I don't want to.
I got that we did rookie 2, 3, and 4. That's what I have.
Yeah, I think we just have 1.
All right, let's do 1. Rookie campaigns.
Okay. This high-end selection ended his season with 54 receptions.
Max.
7. Yes.
Brock Bowers.
No! Yes.
Larry Fitzgerald, or not? No.
What?
No. Marvin Harrison. No! I was thinking of the Cardinals.
So I guess again.
734 yards and 3 scores for a 5-win team.
Should have waited. Now I know it.
Alec?
Yes.
Brett?
Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Blake Neighbors?
I thought he.
What? Roma Dunze. Roma Dunze.
Oh, that was tricky.
Sorry about that.
I thought you said Larry Fitzgerald.
I did. I said every name.
Where are we headed to next, Alec?
Is it back on me? The 40s.
The 40s. Okay.
Or 2?
The Vikings beat this 40-year-old gunslinger at U.S.
Max.
Bank State.
Brett.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes. 3.
I can't think of it.
2.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Alec.
Brett?
Yes.
Is he right?
Joe Flacco. And I got to tell you, before in the lead up to that game, they had just benched Anthony Richardson. And if you listen to these airwaves, it's like, this is going to be tough.
Really?
They're facing a really experienced Joe Flacco. It's like,
Why
guys.
did the person talking of their mouth wires shut?
It was just like, I remember the lead up to that game. Like, are you guys serious? It's still Joe Flacco.
Yeah, we're
It's-
Vikings fans.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
This guy's always falling.
All right. You want to stick with 40s?
Yeah, let's do it.
This 40-year-old has 81 50-plus yard field goals in his career, hitting his first with Denver and his most recent with Arizona.
Paul.
Yes.
The guy that looks like Nick Swartzen.
This ain't the initials. Matt Prater is the guy who looks like Nick
you know his
Swartzen.
name?
No, I did. I would have got there eventually, but he
looks
time
like
he's
Nick
in town-
Swartzen with a helmet
yeah,
on.
Swartzen and him go out for
Swartzen.
dinner and take a picture together.
Somewhere
funny.
Corey Cove just swerved off the road.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
A lot of people are celebrating that.
One more from the 40s. Alec with 22, Sauce with 15, Max
the
still with
40s,
6,
yeah.
Brett still with 5. He was the oldest active player this season.
Max.
Yes.
Brett?
This is Aaron Rodgers, right? Yeah. There we go.
Good job.
And you were up to
He
10.
had to be in there.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
You
Just keep
are
throwing
up
it.
to 10. Although I saw Jason Peters at 43. I didn't include him because he was just on a practice squad.
I don't think that
Jason
counts.
freaking Peters was on like the Seahawks practice
This
squad
guy?
this year. No, that's Jason Pierre-Paul.
What about what about Calais Campbell? How old's that guy?
He's pretty old.
Yeah, high 30s, I bet.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Our guy, DePaula, I think he's the oldest guy on
yeah.
the team. He's 37.
Yeah,
And an
he's
all-pro.
the man.
How about
Great
that?
dude.
He is the absolute
Great dude.
man.
I got
Yeah.
one left on stats that don't matter. I got a couple bad beats. I got one last rookie campaign as well. Where do you want to go?
What's the highest point value that I can do?
Stats that don't matter for 4.
Let's do it.
Oh boy.
This player got his first touchdown reception this season on his 98th catch.
Max.
Yes.
Aaron Jones.
Paul.
Brett?
It's the tight end from the Cardinals, and his name is Trey McBride.
Watching you work through that mentally, it might make my day.
That was a whole story for all season, that he was dominating
I do
as a tight
remember-
end,
yeah.
and he never
He's
Forgot about
great.
that.
That guy is very good.
Sauce is in the
3.
mix. You have
Yeah,
the
I
lead
was
with
wondering.
22. He has 19. Max has 10. Thanks
Yeah.
for producing today, Brett.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
I've been
absolutely.
second to ring in like 6 times.
I got a couple of bad beats in a rookie campaign. You want to do bad beats
Let's
and
do-
finish it off?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
What is this for?
We're going to do 3 and 4 for bad beats, all right?
Okay.
This is number 3. Drew Lock went for 300 yards and a 4 TD performance in a Week 17 victory. Problem is, the win cost this team the
Max.
number 1. Paul was first.
The Giants.
And we have a tie of top
4?
it's 22 apiece. Max with 10, Brett with 5. We'll do number 4. Yeah, how about that? The Giants in a
yeah.
shootout
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the Colts. How
That's
stupid
hilarious.
is that?
That's
Drew Lock's my guy.
That's because that's how the Titans got the number 1
Covered
pick.
him at Missouri all 4 years.
For 4 points, this team lost on a final seconds field goal despite picking off Jared Goff 5
Paul,
times.
Alec. It's
Max.
the Tampa. No, they beat Tampa.
Yes.
Texans.
I was going to guess that.
Yeah, that was good.
That puts you at 26. The final question, we'll just do this for 4 as well. Rookie campaigns, name is a buzzer. This rookie first-round corner was tied for the most defensive.
Paul,
Yes.
Quinion Mitchell.
Max.
Brett?
Max.
Cooper DeJean.
Anybody else? Or just want to chill and hear the rest of the question?
I want to chill and hear the rest of the question.
He was tied for the most defensive PI calls in the NFL this
Alec.
season.
Oh.
Yes.
Terrion Arnold.
That was a snipe.
And it was probably half of what it should have been because the refs that referee Detroit Lions defensive games, they have it's hard.
So we're up against it. Alex got a pretty commanding lead for the most part. He's got 30. Sauce has 22. Max with 10. Brett with 5. Thanks for producing, Brett. I put some 3-packs together, but I'm just going to switch it on the fly, and it's going to be 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So I have questions, and each of them have 3 answers. These are all coaches in the NFL, okay? These are all coaches. I have 3 questions. You just have to get 2 out of 3 to get the points. And they're all NFL coach related. The first one's going to be for 10, the second one's going to be for 20, and the third one's going to be for 30 points.
Oh.
So even Brett is still in the mix if he runs the table.
Objects in the mirror.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. This one is going to be for 10 points. Sean McVay became a head coach in 2017. Only 3 coaches have a longer active tenure than him. Who are they?
Paul.
Yes.
Max.
Give me 2 of the
John
3.
Harbaugh.
Okay.
And
3, 2,
that's the only one I can
1.
Alec,
Give me the other 2. Or one of the other 2.
Andy Reid.
Okay.
Oh, good one.
Oh, yeah.
Brett?
Who's the third one?
Give me a second.
No, you don't get a second.
It's Harbaugh, Andy Reid, and who? 3, 2.
Brett?
No, we've already
done?
We've already named two of the
That's
three.
cool. Can I just say it for fun?
Yeah, sure.
Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, that is correct. Absolutely.
But it doesn't count. That's fine.
Nobody's getting points on that one.
Okay.
This one is for 20 points. 3 teams with new coaches had winning seasons this year. Name those 3 coaches.
Alec.
Brett.
Alec?
Was it winning seasons?
Winning records, winning seasons.
All right. Jim Harbaugh.
Son of...
Okay.
Mike McDonald.
Okay.
The guy from the Doobie Brothers?
I don't know why I'm blanking on this.
You already got the points. Just give me the third guy.
I'm trying to think.
Winning season, bunch of free agents, ton of cap space, new.
Dan Quinn.
Well done.
Yeah, nice job. You won.
He wraps it up with he'll have 50 points.
Damn. Jeez.
Unless Saucy gets this final one here. As it is worth.
I was gonna say, it's not over.
As it is worth
It's not over.
30 points.
This would be a tough, bad beat.
It's over.
3 new head coaches in 2025 have connections as coaches or players with the Detroit Lions. Name them.
Paul.
Yes.
Aaron Glenn.
Okay.
Ben Johnson.
Okay.
Wow.
And
This guy was a player.
Guy was a player.
Who's the third guy? You got it. You win.
Big pun.
But this kind of hit me last night. I couldn't believe this.
Chris Stokes.
Chris Stokes. Kellen Moore played for the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
3 new head coaches. Sauce!
Yay! Comeback season.
Good finish, Sauce.
I'll time it out better. I can see this is all a workshop. You see how that went, Alec? That's not that tough.
I thought it was great. You did a great job. I got to
figure out how to frame up that final bit, but we'll get there. Saucy wins with 52 points at the buzzer. Alec with 50.
Job, Sauce.
Max with 10. And thanks for producing.
Yeah,
Brett.
no problem.
That's Brett Blakemore. That was Stump the Snob. It went away for a while, and it's back. Thank you so much to Max and Alec Lewis with The Athletic and Saucy. We are way behind it, so we got a break. It's 9 to noon on the Fan. Final 30 seconds around the corner.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve. It's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Game ran a little bit late. Stump the Snob. Thank you so much, not only to Brett for producing today, but actually participating in moments, small stints. But he did participate in Stump the Snob. Also, Max Fuller, who's going to be with me tomorrow 9 to noon. Alec Lewis is going to be in on Friday to actually talk about the Vikings with The Athletic. And Saucy Sauce, Fan Family Immortality. Thank you also to Ben Gessling, Standard Heating and Air, for coming in during the 10 Hardcore Vikings today. If you're looking to podcast, the 10 a.m. hour is all purple. And then Kevin Fallness in the Open, not only running through what USA Canada, that vibe into tomorrow night as the Americans are getting healthier, but also the Minnesota Wild coming back from break. So thank you to you for the texts and for listening to 9 to noon. Have an awesome day. Ben Johnson, fresh off that win at UCLA. The Coaches Show, Go for Hoops Weekly, is next on the Fan.
Podcast today's Paul Allen Show, or listen back to previous show and interviews by going to the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.